In this video, you will watch a summary of the AWS DevOps Engineer Professional Certification Guide, by Sumit Kapoor, dated 2024, Chapters 1 to 3. Chapter 1, Continuous Integration with Code Commit and Code Build. Overview, introduces AWS Code Commit and Code Build, explaining how they work together to enable continuous integration. The chapter emphasizes creating repositories, tagging, and automating builds using the build spec. YAML file. Key topics. Creating repositories using AWS CLI. Tagging repositories. Key phases in build spec. YAML, install, pre-build, build, and post-build. IAM policies for restricting branch modifications. AWS Code Guru components, reviewer and profiler. Questions and answers, includes practical questions on repository creation, tagging, and code build configurations. Chapter 2, Continuous Delivery with Code Deploy and Code Pipeline. Overview, focuses on automating software delivery using AWS Code Deploy and Code Pipeline. It highlights the importance of frequent and automated releases for faster and more reliable deployments. Key topics. Deploying applications to EC2 instances using Code Deploy. Blue/green deployments in ECS for zero downtime updates. Building C/CD pipelines with Code Pipeline for S3 hosted websites. Practical implementation. Configuring deployment groups and triggering deployments using AWS CLI. Automating static file delivery to S3 using Code Pipeline. Conclusion, summarizes the deployment process and introduces the next chapter on infrastructure as code. Chapter 3, Cross-Account C/CD pipelines and testing. Overview, explains how to set up cross-account C/CD pipelines to enable collaboration across multiple AWS accounts. Key topics. EC2 Image Builder, automating the creation and maintenance of custom AMIs. Components of EC2 Image Builder, image recipes, infrastructure configurations, and distribution settings. Points to remember. Cross-account pipelines improve collaboration and streamline deployments. EC2 Image Builder ensures AMIs are always up to date and secure.